At the early hours of 3 a.m. on April 9th, 2023, a startling event unfolded in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The homeowner was deep in slumber, oblivious to the scene being captured outside. Only upon waking and checking a phone alert did they discover the unsettling footage. The video revealed an unfamiliar person frantically cycling through a set of keys, attempting to unlock the front door. They even scoured the vicinity, perhaps in search of a spare key. The homeowner was adamant. They had never encountered this individual before. Disturbingly, the stranger later resorted to pelting the homeowner's car with stones and fumbling with other locks. Their erratic behavior suggested they might have been under some external influence. Bizarrely, they even tried inserting keys into the doorbell camera. After several minutes of this unsettling activity, the stranger departed, never to reappear on the premises. Their motives remain a mystery. On April 24, 2023, in Flint, Michigan, a residence was equipped with 2 security devices, a camera positioned above the garage and a doorbell camera. At around 10 p.m., footage from the doorbell camera revealed a man wearing a red jacket, with an accomplice trailing behind him, approaching the main entrance. Without any attempt to knock or ring the bell, the man aggressively tried to force his way in. As a result of the forceful attempts, the doorbell camera was dislodged and fell. However, the door remained intact. Not giving up, the man then moved to a side entrance and once again tried to gain entry. Inside, the homeowner, jolted awake by the commotion, accessed the live feed from their security cameras. Discovering the dislocated doorbell camera, they quickly switched to the garage camera's view. The loud, persistent banging echoed inside, and now its source was visible. Upon hearing the homeowner's voice through the security system's speaker, the intruders were deterred and fled the scene. Law enforcement was alerted and, upon inspecting the video evidence, observed that one of the individuals was carrying a weapon. The intentions of these intruders, had they managed to enter, remain a mystery. It's uncertain whether the authorities were able to identify them. In Texas, a homeowner was unexpectedly awakened by a knock on her door, signaling a DoorDash delivery at around 1:20 a.m. However, she hadn't placed any DoorDash order and was asleep at the time, with only her nephew in the house with her. She vaguely recalled hearing a metallic sound during the night, but didn't give it much thought until she discovered some exterior damage to her home the following morning. This prompted her to review the recordings from her security cameras, both the doorbell and the one monitoring her backyard. The initial footage showed a woman at the front door, claiming to be a DoorDash representative, lingering from 1:20 a.m. to 2 a.m. This could easily be dismissed as a persistent delivery driver with a mistaken address. However, the subsequent footage from the backyard was far more alarming. At 2 a.m., 4 men were seen attempting to break into the house through a window. It's plausible they initially intended to force their way in through the front door, capitalizing on the surprise of the unsuspecting homeowner answering the DoorDash knock. When no one responded, they shifted their focus to the backyard, with the supposed DoorDash driver remaining at the front, likely as a diversion. Fortunately, their break-in attempt was thwarted, and the footage captured them fleeing the scene. The quartet, along with the woman from the front door, were later spotted departing together in a dark sedan. Regrettably, they evaded police capture. Walter Hickox resides in a forested area of Daytona Beach, Florida. In January 2022, while letting his 3 dogs out onto the porch, he observed one of them fixated on something off camera. Suddenly, the dog darted to the left, drawing Walter's attention to a black bear. In a heart-stopping moment, the bear scaled a protective railing, advancing towards the dogs. Reacting instinctively, Walter confronted the bear, managing to fend it off. In a quick-thinking move, he wedged a chair in the doorway to block any further attempts from the bear. As he ushered his dogs to safety, he exclaimed about the bear attack. Reflecting on the incident, Walter expressed, "When I finally had a moment to absorb what happened, the gravity of the situation overwhelmed me. I was in tears, realizing the close brush with death I had, all to protect my dogs." Thankfully, Walter only sustained minor injuries, and his dogs were unharmed. In June 2019, several homes in Chicago received visits from a man introducing himself as Investigator Jeff Rushmore. The catch? No such investigator existed. This individual was masquerading as an investigator from the local police department, donning a counterfeit uniform, badge, and even mimicking police radio chatter. His act was captured by a Ring camera. Although the homeowner didn't respond to his knock, the man persisted in his role, even going so far as to fake a radio call reporting the homeowner's non-response. Another Ring camera from a different residence recorded the same impersonator. At this house, the homeowner did answer the door. The footage ends abruptly after the man mentions a supposed missing person case. When the homeowner expressed ignorance about the matter, the conversation concluded. The true intentions behind his impersonation remain a mystery. In many instances like this, individuals aim to gain trust, prompting residents to open their doors, potentially leading to theft or worse. Yet this man's actions deviated from that pattern, leaving his motives ambiguous. Recent records confirm that the impersonator's identity remains undiscovered.